What's happening, everybody? Happy Man Up Monday. You're gonna have to deal with me using this webcam and the bad mic because I don't know where my video equipment is. Sorry about the late video, but I am getting ready for my Dubai trip, which is coming up tomorrow. So that should be exciting. I'll be in Dubai for about a week. Okay, so I posted on Facebook today asking you guys what questions you had about the pro leagues. There's actually, I didn't even add in next gen, but there's 3 pro leagues. You have the AUDL, the MLU, next gen, and I guess you can add the USA Ultimate. It's not a pro league, but it's the other league. So I'm going to answer some of those questions now. I'm going to try to do my best. I'm not going to answer the ones I don't know, obviously. So let's just go on. Let's see. So Pat Quinn asks, why didn't MLU and AUDL combine to make a bigger league? I think what's happening right now is the AUDL first started last year, and I think a lot of people kind of saw that and saw that there was potential of making Ultimate more marketable, and so a lot of people kind of want to try to take a piece of the pie, and that's okay because it's going to make everything a little more competitive. If there's only one pro league, they could get away with doing some things maybe not as great as they could. So now that there's multiple pro leagues, I think it's going to make each pro league really work hard to try to be the best. And I think that's going to be best for the sport. A couple years from now, is there going to be a merger between leagues and whatnot? I don't know, but I think for right now it's a good idea, and basically the reason why is as I think there's just a lot of people that think that Ultimate is very marketable, which I think it is, and everyone wants a little piece of that. So let's go on. What do you think about the talent of the Wildfire? Do you think you have a good shot to take the championships? Asked by Jake Broad. So I actually was just up in Chicago this past weekend, and I got to see the team for the first time. I think there was 40 or 50 guys at the tryouts, and there's a lot of good talent. I don't think I can mention everyone's name right now until they actually sign, but there are going to be a lot more people on the field this year that have nationals experience than last year, and I think that's kind of across the board. I know Madison is bringing a lot of talent. I think Minnesota's bringing some talent from the Sub-Zero system they have there, and so I think the teams this year are going to be a little deeper. So it should be exciting. It should be really, really exciting to see. We have some really good players that I'm really looking forward to playing with this year. Okay, moving on. Do you think the competition between the MLU and the AUDL will make the overall market for Ultimate bigger, such as bringing in more spectators, or do you think that the market will stay the same size, but with more VODs of games? Asked by Grant Vickers. Like I said before, I think it's good that there's multiple leagues because again they're going to be competing against each other, but also the MLU. There's a couple cities that the MLU and the AUDL are both in, but for the most part, the MLU is only East Coast, West Coast. It has no teams in the middle of the country, where the AUDL has 6 teams in the middle of the country, or 5, I think. And so that's going to put a lot more Ultimate in different markets, and so I think it's just going to be good for overall, because I really think if you don't know anything about Ultimate Frisbee, showing up to the game, whether it's AUDL or MLU, it doesn't really matter. You're still showing up and watching an Ultimate Frisbee game. So I think it's going to be good for the sport, expanding it, getting more people into it. Alex Mills asked, what is the difference between each league? So basically, MLU, I don't really know too much about the next gen thing. I don't even know if it's happening. I know the MLU and the AUDL is definitely happening. Next gen and USA Ultimate, I'm not too familiar with that stuff. You would have to go and check other sources for more information. But the difference between the MLU and the AUDL, like I said before, the MLU is East Coast and West Coast. So there's all the teams are on East Coast, all the teams are on the West Coast. The AUDL is East Coast and then Central. I think the AUDL season's a little bit longer. They might have the same amount. I think MLU has less games per team by like 2 or 3. So I think AUDL has like 15. I think MLU has 12. Let's see, what other differences? For the most part, the rules are going to be the same. I think the field size are going to be roughly the same. And I think as far as like the money's concerned and how things go there financially, I think that's the big difference between the AUDL and the MLU, but I'm not really a part of that, so I don't really know. But as far as a player's perspective, the only difference I think there's really going to be on the field might be competition, but we don't know exactly who signed where. We hear names are signing here and there, but until the first games actually happen, I don't think it's really easy to say what league is going to have more talent than the other. Okay. Let's see. What are the teams to look out for, in your opinion, this season in the AUDL? What kind of money do players and coaches get paid in the AUDL versus the MLU? Again, this is asked by Nicholas. The money situation, again, I'm not really a part of that, so I'm not really quite sure what the difference is between the two. And that's something that you would have to try to talk to the owners and see if they would give you that information. Okay, a couple more, because it's getting late. How old do you have to be to play in the AUDL and MLU? I think you have to be 18, Dwayne. Will there ever be an all-star game? Asked Zachary Evans. I think there should be. That would be really, really cool if there was an all-star game. I think that would be awesome to watch. The only problem is trying to get all the players together. Let's see. Is there any chance I can make an opportunity to play Ultimate? Yes, Kieran Bloor. You can always play Ultimate. Do you guys make any money, or is it low? Again, the money actually is a big question a lot of people are having by Dylan Med. Right now, there really isn't being any money given to the players. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure there's some, but right now the difference really is USA Ultimate. You're having to spend a couple $1,000s to play Ultimate, where AUDL, MLU, you spend really no money. You don't have to buy jerseys. You don't have to pay for your travel. All that stuff, which adds up a lot in USA Ultimate. So you're definitely saving money. Let's see. Oh, all right. Last question. Brendan Kelly asks, "What are you most looking forward to playing with the Windy City Wildfire this year?" I think I'm most looking forward to just meshing and getting together with the guys. Like I said before, there's going to be a lot of Nationals talent on the field. A lot of guys from Machine that have played at Nationals before. So we're bringing that aspect. And then there's a couple other dark horses that could be potentially playing with us, who I'm really excited about. Hopefully they do sign with us. And there's actually 2 Wisconsin Hodags. One is my good friend Grant that worked at the cut camp with me. And the other one's Colin that just signed the other day. He was on the Wildfire page, and Florida and Wisconsin really have a big rivalry in college, so it's going to be kind of cool to be on the same field with those guys and kind of put it together and be on each other's team rather than trying to beat each other. So I'm really just looking forward to having a great team, and I mean we had a lot of fans show up at our tryouts and stuff, so just really looking forward to playing in front of Chicago and playing in front of a huge fan base, and really just looking forward to the season to get started, that's for sure. And hopefully being healthy, praying to be healthy. All right, so that's that. Thanks everyone for all the questions. I'm sorry this video was a little long, but if you want any of the Wildfire information, I'll put their Facebook link, their Twitter link, and then the link to the actual website. So you can look at schedules and stuff, see where we're going to be playing at. Maybe you guys can come out to a game. That'd be awesome. I'm also giving away, hold on one second. So you guys have been supporting me for it's almost 2 years now, really. It'll be 2 years in May, I believe. And I'm just really grateful for all the stuff that you guys have supported me with throughout the couple years here. So I always try to figure out a way of like showing my appreciation to you guys and saying how much I really appreciate all the support. So on my Facebook page, which again the link will be down below, I'm giving away this disc right here. And all the information on how to win that is on my Facebook page. So you'll see a big picture of me in the disc, and I think you just have to like it or whatever, and then comment and share if you want an extra chance of winning it. So I'm giving actually 2 of these away. So go check that out. Hopefully that'll be my little way of saying I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. So I'm going to end it there. It's over 10 minutes. It's really long. I'm sorry. And like I said, there's probably not many people that are watching it. 10-minute video at midnight. But I'm going to go to bed because I have to wake up early tomorrow. So I hope you all had a good Man Up Monday. It's still Man Up Monday. It's 11:37. So still Man Up Monday. So I hope you all had a good Man Up Monday. And I'll probably have to do a vlog in the airport tomorrow before I go to Dubai. Because I have a 13-hour flight tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Alright guys, I will see you next time then. Peace, man up.